Alright. Hey guys, it's me, your girl, Shymamii here. Welcome back to my channel for The Sims 3 Stepford Wives, The Aftermath. So, since my last video, I just want to give you guys a quick screenshot recap to let you know what's been going on with the family. Okay, so Kimberly has been trying under all circumstances to keep her author career going, but it is so stressful having a toddler and two teenagers around. Trey, being as cute as he is a very, very needy child. But the times like these with the family dinners and things like that, I just can't help but to know that Kimberly's very happy and wouldn't trade it for the world. Seriously, look how cute that is. It's like Trey was so full he just fell asleep. Towards the end of the summer, Angie started getting this crazy obsession with firecrackers, so she went out and bought a whole bunch of them, shared them with her and her brother, and I started to think that they were a little bit addictive. Look at his face. Does it not seem like there's something extra in the firecracker? Just me? Alright. Well, Walter has done what we all expected him to do. No, not all of us, just me. Yeah, he went back to his old ways and now he is in a relationship. Technically, he is married right now, but not to her. On to better news before I get into all of that. Here is Angie at senior prom. But as we all know, come senior prom, so does senior projects. Even at the arcade, Angie is so stressed out that she tries to study while playing skee ball. I don't know how that works. Neither does Matt, which is why he has offered to help tutor her after school. Such a great little brother. Her mom is trying some more practical ways to keep her daughter under stress in senior year. Ultimately, Angie just had to get out the house and take a walk. She wandered across the park where she got her a lovely little snow bunny ice cream cone that made everything better. Here are two of their friends. And guys, let me tell you about these friends. This is Betty and that is Charlie. They are friends with both of the kids, both in different ways, but now they're actually in a relationship, even though he still likes Angie and she still likes Matt. One day, things got a little bit real when Angie started tasting wine at Charlie's house. We have Kimmy at her everyday job, which is keeping little Trey in order and trying to give him some productive skills for the future. All of her other kids are creative, so we're trying to teach him music. Maybe we can have a little band later. But that's pretty stressful, so I send Kimmy out for some coffee just to chill. But next thing I know, fall is rolling around and they still don't want to let go of summer fun. But, you know, with change comes different activities like trick-or-treating. It's of course one of my favorite activities. Angie decided to go as a cheerleader. Matt decided to go as a scuba diver, but that wasn't even the interesting part. Later on that day, Angie threw a feast party and invited her new stepmother. And that's the lady in the blue dress. Yes, she right there. That is Walter's new wife. We will be introduced to her at a later time, but it gets real. Okay, Angie and Matt were living off of pumpkin pie for days, and this thing happened. No, you do not need to pause the video. This is real. This is Betty and Charlie, friends of Angie and Matt, in their mother's bed, commencing to woohoo. Two teenagers, all on their own thanks to woohooer and the NRAS mind. I don't even know how things got this real, but it did. And Kimmy was only in the bathroom next door. These kids are so bold. But what was even more interesting at this feast party is that Angie, on the end of her prom, he asked her out. His name is Tommy. Now, Charlie did like Angie, but once Angie and Betty became friends, Angie knew that she couldn't talk to Charlie. So Tommy stepped up and asked her out. They kind of hit it off, but they never really hung out until the feast-giving party, or the feast party, in which she introduced him to her family. She's not really sure how it all went over, but I can tell you one thing. Kimmy was not that happy. She didn't know where he came from and what his intentions were. So when she walked in on this, you can tell by her face that she was not pleased and that she will be keeping her eye on this Tommy boy, which is why I think she just started steaming vegetables at the end of a feast party anyway. But on to some normal news. We got somebody, Mr. Matt here, a quad bike, and Kimmy started dating the maid, but then she had to fire the maid because, as you saw, the house was a mess. He was distracted. Angie is still into her books. Kimmy's getting into fights with random neighbors at the garden. Don't know why. This is a picture of Walter's wife, just in case the other one wasn't close enough. I know it wasn't. But this is what she looks like. Her name is Ren Fairchild. Well, Ren Van Sant. I gave her a makeover because I know we will be seeing a lot more of her. I also just wanted to let you know that her and Kimmy have a lot in common, so I'm not really sure if Walter is really over her. But just in case, I moved them out anyway, out of that huge house into something more cozy, just in case they decide to have a few more kids. Until then, Walter is spending his time getting to know the ones that he does have. And on that note, I'm going to end this video right here. I truly hope you guys have enjoyed this recap of this wonderful family that has been around for 3 seasons now. This is technically the 3rd season of it. Seriously. Because, like, it just keeps going. And now that everybody is actually finna age up, things are going to get crazier and crazier. But you'll catch all of that if you continue to keep up with this series on my channel. Until then, I'm going to say, as I always do, happy simming and have a very simmerfic day. Alright? Bye, guys.